the historical Jesus beyond church teachings. Before Jesus became a religious symbol, he was a real person living in a real place at a specific moment in history. He lived in first-century Judea, a land under Roman occupation. Heavy taxes, political tension, and public executions shaped daily life. Jesus was born into a working family in Nazareth. He spoke Aramaic, worked with his hands, and traveled on foot between small villages. This is not the language of myth, it is the setting of history. Most historians agree on several key facts. Jesus existed. He was a Jewish teacher. He gathered followers, and he was executed by crucifixion under the Roman governor Pontius Pilate. These conclusions come not only from Christian writings, but from non-Christian sources as well. Roman historian Tacitus recorded Jesus' execution. Jewish historian Josephus mentioned him as a teacher whose followers continued after his death. Jesus did not write books or seek political power. He taught through stories and short sayings, using everyday images, seeds, bread, debt, and labor. His message centered on the kingdom of God, not as a distant place, but as a way of living, marked by compassion, justice, and humility. Jesus challenged religious authority by placing people above rules and mercy above ritual. This earned him admiration from the poor and opposition from those in power. History cannot prove miracles or divine claims. Those belong to faith. But history does show that Jesus caused disruption, enough to be noticed, remembered, and executed. After his death, his followers preserved his words, shared his story, and formed communities around his teachings. Religion developed later, as a response to a life that had already made an impact. Seen through history, Jesus was not a distant symbol, but a man whose ideas challenged power, inspired loyalty, and changed the course of human history. That is why, 2,000 years later, the historical Jesus still matters.